to Jap Gem. So, we've been advised to do a lot of little walk-arounds around the GTR, and we're at petrol here, and it has been an absolutely fantastic meeting you all that he come and spoke to us, he's come and see the car, and if you get a chance to come see tomorrow, please don't be shy, come speak to me or Josh. We'd love to speak about how you feel to be passionate about the M3 GTR, and that's because we share the same passion as all you guys, and it's amazing to me and Josh. Give us a little wave. Beautiful. And yeah, so what we're going to do is, if you don't get a chance to come down this weekend to come and see us here, we'll see Jap Gem here with the GTR, we're going to take you a little walk around the car right now, so most of you can actually see and appreciate, you know, the development of the M3 Gtr, because she's not quite finished, and I will touch base on that as we go around. So if you come around with me. So let's talk about the blue. So the silver, well, I mentioned the silver, it's a reflex silver. So that's the original paint code of the car. You know, I mean, like, mention the comments of what you think it is and everything, and we can go from there. Bosh. The blue. Blue is a very big talking point. I think it's a very big talking point because, yes, we've gone for wrap instead of paint, and I'm going to mention why we went for that, because in the actual original 2005 game and or representations of the GTR, it's a Le Mans blue, and it's really hard to find a Le Mans blue. Well, we personally found it quite hard to find Le Mans blue, and me and Josh did dibble dabble into the paint or going into wraps, and we had our conversations, and financially it was better for us to do wrap. So the wrap, the blue, is a cosmic blue, and then why is a cosmic blue is because in certain light pictures it will shift from a slightly purpley or a slightly more vibrant blue, and it's really, really nice. And if Josh, you turn to the side, it will really come into the point where the sun's going to glare off it, and it's really, really vibrant, and it really sort of makes the card sort of pop. And that's what we kind of want you to feel, is like how you look from the game and how it pops and stands out. We wanted you to realise that in real life, because if I didn't feel that, or Josh didn't feel that, to me that doesn't really scream the M3 GTR as we know and love and come to know the car in itself. So, we mentioned about the blue, and as you can see behind me, how it's so very vibrant, it's lovely. And another really big talking point of this car is the rims. So, the rims. So we wanted to, we had CSL wheels on it before, as like we knew it was going to be temporary, because we knew it was going to go dabble into sort of either looking to a more of a replica look of the rims, or going for the actual like look of them. Obviously, as everyone can see, it is the actual look of them. And so how the story goes out between them, because this, actually, if you keep following us, we've went to Gravity. And if you spoke to us to Gravity, you already know the story, but for those who don't know, I'm going to say it to you now. So the story behind it, how it got to Gravity and how the car is here, standing here, is because we had to get the rims from America, and there was no other way for us to sort of, in this country, to get the rims. It's either we're going to go for a BBS LM and stick with the BBS theme and sort of going for that sort of style, but there was nothing in the country that we can go for. Yes, LMs are in the country, but especially with these particular ones that look like this. So it was more the fact of, like, we found a company called Rogue Engineering, and they specialise in doing GTR wheels, and they model it from the actual wheel itself, from the actual real race car. And what's the beauty of that is, because it's all milled and custom made, well, yeah, custom made in America, and that's the beauty of it. So Josh, he got on the ballot, he managed to email, he managed to square it all the way and get it all squared so they can get into the country. So the problem that we had was when they came into the country, they needed to get sent off to paint. So when they got sent off to paint, they got sent to me. So now it comes full circle to Gravity. So on that Wednesday, the wheels turned up, and I had to do some stuff, and so did Josh. And then on the Thursday, we had to get the tyres, and it was because it was such short notice for us to go to Gravity, and we needed the tyres on. I had to go grab a mobile service, and then try a bunch of tyres, and I paid what I had to pay, and then got the tyres on, and on the Friday we went off to Gravity. So when I say that it was a squeaky bum all time to get them here and to get it on the car and to complete that look and that feeling, it was a squeaky bum all time. But we managed to pull it off, and we managed to really take care of them, and because they are a lightweight wheel, they are really, really lovely, and they do stand out. And the silver that we chose, I think we replicated the game to a T. But they are, one of you keen-eyed people who haven't noticed, we don't have the BBS stickers because we can't manage to find solid red BBS stickers. So we might have to go get some custom made and put it on for you quite soon. So if you keep keen eyes, they will certainly have the correct stickers, so it looks the part as well as playing the part with the car. So we spoke about the rims, so you know the story about the rims, how the Gravity story, and now they're here. So now we're going to move on to the back. So now the back, this is where we would like you to comment the most criticism of what you do differently about the car, because as we know, I mean, there's particular purists, such as me and Josh, which we are aware that this is not the right wing for the car. It's meant to be an 8PR performance wing, a carbon fibre wing that sits on the top of the boot lid, instead of wrapping around the boot lid and it not being a Tiguan, being an 8PR. So, unfortunately, because we wouldn't be able to find one, we've settled with this one. And it fits the bill. Like, it fits the look, it fits the bill, and it's good, and I like it, I really do like it. Yes, there has been points where I've had to take it off and sort of sand down, repaint, do this, do that, the general, titty taps you got to do to these things. But we are open to see what you guys think in the comments and what you guys would do differently to this car in your own perspective, because as we know, we've all got our own different sort of feelings and emotions with the car, because we connect with it in so many different ways. And obviously me and Josh are individuals, and we are seeing it, trying to be as accurate as we possibly can with our own sort of Jap Gem twist.
Right, so now we're going to switch the positions. You can actually see me and Alex together, and we're just going to go through the interior just so you kind of understand and you see what's going on inside if you haven't been able to see the car. So Alex is just going to tell you about the short shifter we've got going on inside.
So as Josh was saying, we've got the short shifter, which is from a company called Born to Drift, and it is absolutely bonkers. I love it. It got put on, I'll say, what, two days ago or so, and yeah, I'm telling you, it is for an E46, any E46, it is one of the, I'll say, the go-to modifications you can do to your car. It is a relatively simple install. Yeah, jack the car up. There is a link pin that you can hit from the top, because I've done mine from the top, or you can hit from the bottom. You got a prop shaft in your way, and then for the link, the actual link arms, there's one pin holding it back, and the whole unit can come out as a whole one. And it's incredibly simple. And then from the linkage, you just put it back at the bottom of the shifter, and then that's what allows you to do that short shift. And it's so tactile, and we've obviously put a bigger grip on it because we can grab it here and to there, which I think is very comfortable for me, especially when we take it on track, because it's going to continue to go on track because it's what it's meant for. I mean, it's an M3 Gtr, why would you not take it on track? I'm sorry, but shit, no trailer princess, I am telling you, honestly. So this is surely going to help. So you can hear yourself coming into gear, but it's absolutely so crisp, and it's so crisp and lovely, and I think it's one of the brilliant additions that we've recently done to this car. So that was the short shifter, the B2D short shifter. Awesome bit of kit. I highly recommend it, honestly, God.
And now you have me to explain the seats. Corbu are absolute legends. We've had these installed and we've done it off its own, but they are fixed. We have got them to a position that we both like, so when we are driving the car, it's so comfortable. I'm a bigger person, we can see this, it's not a problem because these seats are absolutely gorgeous. They hug you and they keep you secure, and obviously Alex being a slimmer shape, he's also hugged in and he's also secure in the vehicle as well. And these are just such strong back, solid on the back, and we've also got 4-point harnesses in there. They are red, unfortunately, but we are changing them. We're just keeping them for now as obviously we progress with the car. But even these in themselves are adjustable, hold down the side, and you can adjust it to yourself. Obviously, being bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter. You can really customize them to your driving position so you'd be so much more comfortable in the car. But these seats are awesome. And also shout out to Nick at Corbu as well for bringing and sending the rails over to us, which we'll be hopefully installing, but we need to get through that problem first.
So Josh has just told you about the seats. Fantastic. I love them. I think they're great. I honestly don't. Do you think they're great?
Mwah.
Oh,
Chef's kiss. They're
Chef's
fantastic.
kiss.
I fucking love them.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do, that people that do not know, that you haven't spoken to us either.
For the past events, what are we? So
Yeah,
we
go.
ain't done. We are not done by any means whatsoever. So we are converting it. We are doing the V8. We will be doing it and swapping it with the M62 B Forte 4.4 litre V8. It's the closest we can get to the game. And obviously with the game being what it is and based on the M3 Gtr, it's quite hard to obviously get it. You can't. It's gone. It's been and gone. So we're going to swap it with the M62, like I've just said. Also, it's not stopping there. It's not stopping there. Follow me.
I will follow you.
We are coming. We're going to stop here, but we're not. We're going to come all the way through and we're going to do the full M3 conversion from the prop shaft all the way through to the rear. And hopefully then we'll be superb. But we do have one problem, and we are going to solve this, which we found at Silverstone, is whilst we were on the track, the brakes were a bit faulty. So as we look down here, you can probably see these very not nice calipers and pads and discs. Just the brakes.
Just everything.
Just the brakes.
Just everything.
So we're hoping to get hooked up for these, and we are going to get these changed. Which obviously with the power of the V8, and we are going to try and get as close to the brake horsepower in the game as possible. So we're hoping to really push out that brake horsepower. We're aiming for 400 plus if we can. Obviously it's NA in the game, so we're going to keep the V8 NA in the vehicle itself. Do you know what I mean? Because we really want to capture that element that we had in the game back in 2005 as kids, playing around and earning that car back. This is what we want to build.
Absolutely. So therefore then, like, I might be funny, so like as we come from a track then, like, tell everybody what we found out, what went wrong and what went right on track, and what we're going to do to mitigate these things.
So because of the amount of weight we've taken out of the car, we're going to move over to the front end, because this is where one of the problems are. We've discussed the brakes, we'll leave that alone. But the front end, we've taken that much weight out of it, we can actually feel the flex within the car, okay? So I'll show you what I'm on about.
Come with us. DIY with Joshua. Hold on. Go.
No. She is a beauty. So, I don't lift her. There's no difficulty here, because the whole car is fiberglass on the front end, all the way through to the body kit. We've really reduced the amount of weight on the front end, and as we were on Silverstone's track, as we could feel, obviously, as I'm showing you, there's no weight to it. Right?
Like we can get one finger on that. You can lift it with one finger.
Look, I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
One finger. Right? It's stupidly light. And what we've experienced whilst driving at Silverstone is the amount of weight we've taken out of the car is actually caused more of a sway, right? So the car's flexing too much, so we're going to get the strut bar, we're going to get all of these weak points and these pivots straightened out and locked in place, because we can't be having this sway when we're taking the corners, taking the apexes. When we're sending it down, we just don't want any chassis twist at all. Yes, so on about the structure, we're on about the weight and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, want to touch on to the actual body kit. So the doors are obviously metal, the roof's metal, and the actual frame of the chassis and the structure of the car is obviously all metal. Touch on the front end, and we've touched on the sides, and we've touched on the bumper. It's all fiberglass, keeping that weight down, keeping it good and better on track. And also on the car as well, to keep that centre of gravity low, we've got it on HSD coilovers. They are one of the most coilovers we've got. Obviously, like we said previously, we had a budget, we had it in mind, and obviously HSD really suited that budget at the time. We may upgrade in the future, or we may keep the HSDs because we are quite happy with them at the moment. However, as we move back towards the car, we actually kind of had a bit of a hiccup, because the weight is kind of disproportionate within the car. It's so light on the front end, so the downforce is really nice. And as it comes up towards the rear, and obviously it comes to the back end, most of the back end, apart from obviously the wide arch body kit that we've got, everything is metal. So sometimes when we are going around these corners, we are having to keep bearing in mind that at the back it's quite heavy. We don't want to do some skids on a track day. Drifting, that's fine, but not on a track day. The reason why we haven't done that yet is because we haven't got the right spoiler, because the spoiler is so heavy that it would actually break. Okay, that's why we haven't changed it as of yet. Like we said, Alex has said previously, we are going to change that spoiler.
So that was Josh, obviously telling everybody obviously the future plans and what went wrong, what went right, all of the aspects that we would tell you when you see us face to face. You know, we've got nothing to hide. That's exactly that. You know, other than like the normal structural bits about like cage and all those nice gooey bits that we all know and want. It's basically in a race car, in a caliber of this. Like it's one of those things that what is it mean, Josh? Again, we're just so appreciative of the love and sort of like you guys are coming to us and telling us it's like the most dream, like their people's dream car, and then the fact that me and Josh can put a smile in his face is honestly, it really humbles my heart, because I was that same person, you know, 2 years ago when Blacklist Dan had his one, you know, and it was absolutely fantastic to get the opportunity to sit in that one, and I'm like, oh my god, I will have this one day, you know, and now look where we are. It's absolutely, dreams can come true, and it's fantastic, and I absolutely love it. So I'll say that it is a good day today at Petrolhead. We've spoken to loads of you. It's been absolutely lovely to speak to you, and yeah, I think it's been brilliant. I think, like I say, on behalf of me and Josh, thank you all again to, you know, showing us all the love, and because we are new, we are new, so we are going to be shit. We are going to be shit, and it is fine, because we will get better. There will be more content on the GTR, and there will be more Need for Speed cars coming from Jap Gem, and I promise you that, because I think we've just sort of sparked something between me and Josh, and it's been awesome, and I've loved like basically planning it as well, like chatting with Josh, doing those things. Ain't we, big boy?
Yes, we have.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's been fantastic, and the fact that we get to tell you these guys, and you guys are so on board with us as well, it's been awesome. So I want to say big thank you, honestly, big thank you to everybody who's shown us so much appreciation, and obviously giving us this opportunity as well, and just for the fact of like we share the same passion as everybody else. That's it, all cars, all of them, unless it's a micro or a smart car
Or a Tesla.
Or
anything other than M3 Gtr.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, like me and Alex have been saying throughout the video, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and we love all support that you've given us. Just in the comments below, like we were saying, just let us know what you think of the car, what you would change about the car, and if there's anything we've missed, obviously about the cage and all that sort of stuff. Obviously we know and understand about all that sort of stuff, but obviously, like we said, from our hearts, thank you for watching.
Number two.
It's
number two.
I love the car. I love the mini car. The mini car is awesome. But if you come and see us, you'll get to see the mini car.
Yeah.
It's always with the M3 GTR.
Always.
So yeah, that's us tuning out.
Absolutely. So come and see us tomorrow. If you have Petrolhead tomorrow, come and see us tomorrow. Or if you haven't seen it, you see this video. And yeah, so we'll all see you at Mafia World. I want to see everybody at Mafia World. I want this.
Yes.
Much love
Mafia
at
World.
Mafia World.
Yes.
We've had Gravity. We're at Petrolhead now.
Mafia World is the next one. Yeah.
So let's get it done.
Make sure, drop a like, drop a follow, and like we're saying, let us know in the comments below what you think about the GTR and what you would change and what you would do different. That's us signing off. Bye, babies.